Well, good Tuesday morning. We're back in Greenville. Megan Heidelberg, Jamarcus Gaston. Hope each day gets a little bit better for you. We got one of us up here got power last night. One of us still does not have
Yeah, I got power last night. It was weird too because I don't know if this happens when power comes back on, but like the little air fresheners and night lights you have in there, like they started glowing without power.
You're like,
and so I was like, is it like the system coming back to life?
Is this something?
So
What is
I was just
happening?
like, it's gonna happen, and it did happen. So it's one of those things though. Like you're excited about it, but some people go back on. We have power back on. I'm like, I always feel guilty doing that.
You feel guilty.
So I'm like, yeah, power's back. Life is getting back to normal. But you realize that a lot of people that life is not getting back to normal.
And it's not going to get back to normal for
a while,
a long time. Like looking at, we have former coworkers that are, with young kids. They're like, I need a house that's furnished because all of our stuff is just, but it's like their attitudes are so, I'm like, I wonder, are you still like in shock a little bit because you seem so
positive, you realize that
it's like, yes, everything we've ever worked for is completely destroyed, but it's going to be great.
I think it's moments like this that we realize like how helpless we are in situations like that. And that's why I love what the upstate community, they were having a community cookout last night down here, right in the little green space down here. Kamal 864 doing a bunch of different things over in West Greenville. The Anchorage was doing stuff. People are putting stuff on the grill, trying to get rid of their, the food that they have that's probably going to go bad if they don't have.
And West Greenville has no power.
They have no power, and they're still, the community is still coming together to help each other. I saw in Asheville, Curate and different restaurants up there with Katie Button. They're doing like a bunch of the World Kitchen, they're getting supplies out to different people. So a lot of people out there doing the work. And I think that's what we're going to kind of remember about this situation. Obviously, the devastation is not going anywhere. I got a call yesterday from our friends up in Ashe County and talking, because we promoted them about, all the great things to do there. The thing that I keep telling people, and I'm like, news people that are listening up, this is the biggest travel season for our friends in Western North Carolina.
This fall is their life.
This is where they make their money. And the fact that now they can't make their money on top of like their business just being gone. Even if they open, like people can't always get the infrastructure to support people getting there is going to be, demolished. So it's like one of those things that like, this is the big tourism season of leaf peeping the Blue Ridge Parkway. If the Blue Ridge Parkway is closed, people can't travel there. They can't support the mom and pops. They can't. So it's just a cyclical effect. So our hearts are with them, but also, there are lots of things you can do. And I think you've kind of seen how people have been coming together.
So many people.
To deliver supplies and all of that.
So good. We want to share, and again, if you have stories that you've seen people do, send them to us. This is your platform, that we can show, like, look at all the good, okay? We just had, one of our sweet friends and viewers, Erica Roma Woods, she sent in these pictures.
Mayor Woods.
Yes, she said that yesterday there were about 20 planes that flew into the Pickens County Airport to deliver donations of supplies for victims of Helene in northern Pickens County and beyond. This was, we're talking about like people's aircraft. That's not cheap.
It's not cheap.
That's not cheap at all. She says that it was just so, beautiful to be a part of, everybody bringing the donations and then watching the planes go off when you know that what's in that plane is the only way that it's going to get to somebody. It's not just hey, Jamarcus, let's go drive and go drop. You
can't get there. And that's one of the things too. Someone was talking yesterday about how people are using radios to communicate, because a lot of people, we don't think about it. Like, imagine being in an area that's devastated and the infrastructure's down, power lines down. There's no way to communicate. They don't have, so there are people that are literally just like on an island. That they can't get communication. So a lot of people are using like radio signals to say like, I need help, or, we're over here. But
like when we had Beth and Bill on yesterday, how it's like, of course they're like, super entertaining. We want to hear them, but they're like, we're kind of like these people's lifelines a little bit. They only hear so if we're not on the air, they can't hear it. So that's why they're finding all these.
Yeah, and those stories are going to continue coming out too, of like people that have, been missing. There's lots of people, I think like 1,000 people missing.
Just in
Western North Carolina. So it's like, those, and possibly they could be with somebody, but there's no way to kind of tell them like where they are.
I hope it's just a communication thing and not, I don't even think about that. We have, some more fun things to tell you about. The great services available from Bragg Waste Management. You probably remember, them. They've been on the show before. They're good friends. But if you have big trees and branches down, you can rent dumpsters. They're going to deliver the dumpsters and pick them up for you. They also have portable toilets and hand washing stations for those without water. If you have sinks and toilets that are backed up, Bragg can come and pump out those septic tanks for you. They're doing discounts on porta potties and other savings for those dealing with Helene. So if you have friends that have, you know, just massive destruction and don't know where to begin, this could be a good first call to kind of help.
Yeah. And I just got off the phone with Ansley, and you could hear it in her voice too, seeing how they've had to deal with lots of different things, but it's their pleasure to be able to go and help those families out and offer discounts too, because you don't have a bathroom, you need a porta potty. They said they've had, you know, with the septic, things have like backed up into the bathtubs and things like that.
That's the last thing you want to worry about.
And they said they'll come in there and pump it out. But definitely, if you need these services or you need know someone who needs these services, get it at a discount and give it to someone that, you know, get it to someone who can actually help you out.
And remember the discount at a time when you hear of places that are jacking their prices up. Like, we'll remember that. When things go back to normal, we're going to remember the ones that stayed, you know, that did discount and stuff.
Yeah. So they don't have to offer those discounts. They could just go run to the bank.
Yes.
And so it's good that they're able to do that. So definitely give Bragg Waste Services a call as well. We also want to tell you about Carolina Heating real quick, because they are offering great services too, of course, with generators. Right now, everyone is either wishing they have a Generac generator and having those services, but Carolina Heating, of course, they have a specialized team that can come out and figure out exactly what you need for your size of your house and seeing what you're able to afford. They can make all of that happen for you. Right now, it's a great time to be having that conversation after we're really in the thick of this, and a lot of people are like, I really wish I had that. Get that conversation started with our friends at Carolina Heating, because they can make sure that happens for you. Again, they have technicians standing by. The number on your screen, 232-5684. Give them a call if you're in a position to do so. And if not, save that number so when we're out of this whole situation that you can give them a call and find something that's appropriate for your home. But again, the best team in that business to be able to make that happen for you.
And I'm guilty of it too. Danella comes on and she talks about it and talks about you need it, and you're always like, oh, I'm not really gonna need it. I don't want to, you know. We only lose our power for a couple hours or a day. Now, 5 days in, it's like, gosh, I wish I just
exactly. So I think that's one of the ones that none of us really thought about it too much. My parents are living off their generator too right now, and so they made that decision a long time ago. So like I say, now if you're not in a position to be able to do that, it's good to even start that conversation and say, what does it look like if I were to make that decision?
Right.
Because you have neighbors that, like Heather was talking about, our neighbor that has, all the solar panels, generator over here. Their life is continuing.
They're fine.
Continuing on with some aspects of it, right?
Yeah.
So it's
like the comfort part.
The comfort part. I mean? Yes. The other stuff that, trees through houses and things like that, there's not a whole lot you can do with that one. But
yes. Okay, so, we were talking about, what do you eat? The power is out. We've done it before, like, they're kind of joking if you think it's going to be out for a couple hours, like, okay, you get all the snacks. For some reason, like Pop-Tarts. I always want like a Pop-Tart when the power is out, because you can eat it,
You know what I bought yesterday? Biscoff cookies.
Oh,
the ones from the airplane.
Yes,
that was the comfort food that I needed with the power being out.
You needed a Biscoff. But now we want to know, what about like a meal you can make? Of course, we've already run through the peanut butter and jelly. Like that was, first. If you have like a gas, burner inside, you can still do like eggs and bacon.
I've seen a lot of people using the Blackstones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grills. I mean, it's.
Olivia and JJ used, that induction cooker I bought for the studio the chefs to use here.
Yep.
They came in because the studio here had power, and they were just making sausages and all types of stuff. So I was like, put it to use.
Yes, so send us your recipes, because
we need them.
Yes, this girl is tired of eating out at random places when there are
so many things going on here, right?
Yes.